Hey there, it's Jacqueline, your professional matchmaker. And today's message is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to keep my consistency with our weekly tips, but this time I'm in a little bit of a different place. And over the weekend, my father passed away, and it was really hard and really sad, but also very joyous and beautiful. It was time. His body was ready to go. And his soul had many great stories to keep on sharing all the way to the last moment. And I'm blessed that we have a very close family. But I wanted to take a moment and really stop and think, who inspires you? Who is your person in your life that makes a difference in what you do? And really knowing that even when someone passes or life has changes, we still have to remember the influence that other people bring to us. So I apologize for the tears. I've been trying to get a moment to get this video in before my makeup starts running. Boy, I really got to get some new waterproof mascara, that's for sure. But I have to say that as you are listening to this, obviously I talk about love all the time, and I'm an entrepreneur. I created a business from completely scratch. My kids always say, Mom, you sell air. You sell something that we can't touch and feel love, but when it happens, you know it, you have it inside you. And my dad was an entrepreneur through and through. Every single part and every fiber of his being was about being an entrepreneur. And I always said to people, if I ever donated blood and you received it and you woke up, you'd want to start a business. It's so in the core of who our being is. I was doing childcare to my home in grade school so I could take a train trip with a friend of mine. I mean, always finding creative ways to decide how much my time and energy and effort was worth. And it's been a great thing to be able to come around to the point of having this incredible matchmaking business. And sitting there by my father and with all my siblings in the hospital as my dad was going through his transition, I thought about how special it is for those that have a loved one and have somebody close that could reach out and give them support. And then how hard it is when you're single and you don't have anybody. And it just gave me more passion for what I do. I mean, my father is a hopeless romantic. He'll keep doing it from heaven. He wrote the most beautiful stories and passion-filled letters and devotion to anyone that he cared about. I mean, his time and his words and his wisdom were huge, but also his dreams were big. I mean, some of the last words he was telling me before he slipped away was about business ideas he had. Like, he was that way till the very end. And that is my dad's core essence of what matters. And so I want to just take this time to stop and think, who inspires you? I would love, it would make me feel so much better and warm my heart for you to add to the comments, who's your inspiration? Do you have a parent or a friend or a relative that has inspired your love journey? My godmother passed away a handful of years ago, and she made it to 90, and she was just the light of my life. I just love this woman so much. And my godfather had passed a handful of years before her, but the two of them never had children. I was their only godchild, and they were so crazy in love all the way to the end that just before she passed away, she was telling her care nurses that she had been having visions of dancing with my godfather. And then she fell and hit her head and she was gone. And, they were still making out at the Thanksgiving table when they were both alive. And just the closeness and the love and the devotion always inspired me of the kind of love story that I want to have. And I think that we have to stop and think, who inspires us? Who gives us inspiration? Who gives us motivation? And I want you to really realize that we're influenced in so many ways. Even the bad relationships we've had can get to us and affect us to want the better or realize what we were missing or maybe understand where our walls were. So this is a chance for you to just stop and pause while I regain all my thoughts and keep my mascara from running too much these days, and really cherish the beauty and the joy that I've been blessed to witness and experience. And also, I wanted you to know that from a very deep part of who I am and the core essence of what I do has been inspired from my amazing father, being a hopeless romantic and truly an entrepreneur all the way. So I will keep his legacy going, and I am just going to keep on being inspired to bring people together, because nobody should go through difficult times alone. Nobody should feel overwhelmed by themselves. Nobody should question, who do you reach out to when you're sad? It's important to have loved ones around. So my devotion and my passion for being a matchmaker has just skyrocketed up some more. It's something that I really, really, really want those that want love to find the love that they want and enjoy it and have a support system. Tough times are going to happen, and it helps to know who's there to give a hug, who's there to show up when you need them. I mean, you can even tell from the back, I've got some beautiful flowers that a wonderful friend sent me. She lives 3,000 miles away, so couldn't come and give me a hug, but she wanted me to know she cared. So do a little something for someone you care about today. Give somebody a bigger hug. Everyone I keep talking to says that they're going to spend more time talking about their dad if their dad has passed, or make time to spend with their father or their mother. Loved ones matter. So heartfelt to you. Share below who inspires you. Let me know where you're at, and let you know that I'm here for you. That's why I do this. I lay my heart on the line all the time. I'm so crazy devoted to my clients and watching people on their journey. We just had a big mingle right before all of this happened. And I just looked around the room and I was just beaming, watching conversations and sparks between people and feeling ever so blessed that I get to witness and inspire and encourage all these people getting to know one another. And if I didn't have my agency, many of them would never, ever meet. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I was inspired from a young age to believe in love. And I'm proud of the fact that entrepreneur is deep in my blood. So I will always be coming up with business ideas just like my father did till his last breath. So please be who you are, love who you are, reach out to people you care about, and just give an extra hug to someone special today. Thank you for listening, and I will have a whole lot more excitement next week for you. Take care.